time high. Do it for the culture. They gon' bite like vultures. Way back when I was trapping, not Toyota. I'ma hit the gas. 12 can't pull me over.
Somebody got some splaining to do. Okay, what's up everyone? It's Ayesha Go, and it was just recently reported, I read this article on Hot New Hip Hop. It was recently reported that HBO is basically taking steps back and is not really fucking with this Michael Jackson finding Neverland, leaving Neverland. I think is the documentary about Michael Jackson that they just put out. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Basically, it seems like they're not fucking with it no more, and they're starting to slowly but surely distance themselves from the documentary. So in the article, it said that the documentary is supposed to be airing up until September, but when you go on HBO's websites and looking at the schedule, it's stated for the last airing to be sometime in June. And then also it mentioned that Oprah pulled her interviews with the alleged accusers of the documentary off her YouTube channel, but it's still available on HBO. Now, the reason why I want to talk about this is because, well, first of all, just last week or 2 weeks ago, the producer of the documentary said he did see some holes in one of the accuser's stories. And in my head, I'm thinking, like, isn't this part of the production process? Even pre-production, while you're creating something, creating content, a documentary, especially when it's about something this serious, shouldn't you be doing your research? Shouldn't you be making sure there aren't any holes in people's stories, that dates match up, that timelines match up, that people that they said were there were actually there? Like, aren't you supposed to do all of this stuff beforehand and not after you put it out to the public to potentially ruin someone's career, someone's representation, their image, their legacy? Like, so that already had me looking at this a little sideways, like, wait, so you mean to tell me the producer's kind of stepping back, like, well, yeah, I see some holes now, after you done already had, you accuse this man of doing something who is no longer here to defend himself. We don't fully know what's going on. They've been pulling his music from radio and kind of taking away his legacy and take away things that he's done because of the accusations in his documentary. Now you mean to tell us that there's holes in it? And then on top of that, now there's new news with HBO trying to, like, not necessarily backtrack, but HBO not really fucking with the documentary anymore, and it's starting to scale back with how much they're showing it and not airing it as much. And like, so, and then Oprah too, and I'm not going to talk too crazy because Oprah is my godmother, and yeah, I don't want to be disrespectful. I respect my elders and I look up to her, but even with Oprah, it's like, okay, you did this interview, this post interview after the documentary aired with these accusers, but yet you take it off your YouTube channel. It's just a lot of, to me, fishy stuff going on. And if y'all moving like this, and if people are feeling as though they're distancing themselves from the documentary because it's not factual, it's holes in it, it was biased, it wasn't put together fully as it should, first of all, shame on y'all, because y'all supposed to do y'all research more. And two, y'all owe Michael Jackson and his estate the biggest apology if this is true. Like, if this is true, if this person, because they're saying one of the accusers said that basically the dates that he gave of when the abuse was occurring, he said this happened on one of the, like, the trains, like the Neverland trains from the late 80s to 92, but then they found out that the train was actually built in 93. So I don't know what's going on there. But again, like, yo, y'all put this man who is not even here anymore to defend himself, y'all dragged his legacy and name through the mud, and after you dragged it through a mud and found out that there's some holes in it, now y'all trying to distance yourself from the documentary. His estate at least needs an apology. At least he needs, if this is true that Michael Jackson did not do these things that he's being accused of, he needs an apology. These accusers need to face some type of penalties. Whatever money was made with HBO from this docuseries needs to go to his estate. Everything that was taken away from him, titles that was taken away from him, his records being taken off of radio, all of that needs to be reinstated. Like, there really needs to be justice if this is incorrect and not factual information. Again, I'm saying if, because it seems like every day we're starting to find out a little more of what's really true, what really happened. And nowadays, I'm gonna be honest with you, I never know what to believe because there's so many different sources, and it's the internet. People put all type of wild rumors up and stuff. So I try to wait until we get to a point where enough information has come out. But that's so foul. And again, to do this while someone is no longer here to defend themselves, and then kind of be like, oops, my bad. Like, they basically, right now, HBO, with them dissing themselves and Oprah taking it off of her YouTube channel and the producer saying, oh, I see holes. They basically doing some hood shit when, like, you know you wrong, but you don't want to admit that you're wrong. So you just be like, oh, my fault. Well, my bad. Like, you don't even fully apologize. You don't really say sorry. I just think it's wrong. So, again, if it is true that both of these accusers are lying, there needs to be some sort of reparations and also repercussions for the people that lied, and also the people that were behind this supporting people that were lying. So that's my thoughts on it, but I want y'all thoughts and opinions too. So in the comments, let me know what you think. Do you agree with me that Michael Jackson and his estate should get some sort of reparations, and there should be repercussions if this is actually false, that he did not abuse these kids that they said they were? Do you disagree with me and think that just because it was a couple of holes doesn't mean that all the stories and things that were being said isn't true? Again, just let me know what y'all thinking in the comments, because again, right now we're just in a wild and crazy time. Everything has to be politically correct. There are movements out here, Me Too movement, Time's Up movement, that are really doing the work to prosecute and go after people that are actually guilty. And it's like, I don't know. Like, I don't know if this is a case where so much energy and effort is put into somebody and it's not true, or it is true. I don't know. Again, in the comments, just let me know what y'all think, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna hear even more information come out within the next couple days, the next couple of weeks, hell, maybe even for the rest of the year. So again, comments below, let me know what you think. I am Ayesha Go, and I gotta go because I really ain't got shit to do, but I gotta go. So I'll talk to y'all later in another video. Bye. What's up? It's Ayesha Go, and welcome to my YouTube channel, home of Renewed or Revoked, feature album Retire, and a whole bunch of other shit talking when it comes to hip hop. And make sure you hit that subscribe button right below. You see the button? Subscribe. Yeah, you're gonna hit that, and you're gonna hit the button right next to it, that little bell, to get notifications about new videos. So hit the button. Did you hit the button? I feel like you're about to hit the button. So just hit the button.